All right, everyone. I found out that Meghan and Tate were getting married. I think they proposed 2 years ago, Tate. So for the last 2 years, I've been working on this speech. And I've revised it many times, even up till yesterday. And so what I decided to do was to not read it. And I probably only look at my notes, but I wanted to share it with you because did you know something I've learned in life is that happiness is a human emotion. And happiness is something that comes and goes. But joy is a spiritual emotion. And joy is something that lasts. And it's also something you can go back to, and you can go back to those moments in life. You can almost freeze those moments and feel that joy. But the way that I feel right now, when I look around this room and I look at all you guys and I look at everyone here tonight, I feel pure joy. So thank you all for being here tonight. And you know, I've got a lot to talk about with Tate. Tate's given me a lot of material in the last few years. And Meghan is my youngest. Meghan is the fourth in our family, and Meghan and I have shared a great deal of memories in things that we have done together. And one of the things that we still continue to do, which is really fun, is to go to great concerts together. So in the last few years, we've seen Earth, Wind, and Fire, and we've seen Chicago, and we've seen Roger Hodgson with Supertramp, and we've seen the Commodores and the Jackson 4, which was really great. But one of my favorite concerts was the time last year when Meghan and I went to the Rolling Stones. And it was just Meghan and I, and we were at US Bank Stadium. And the Stones were tremendous. I mean, Mick Jagger's jumping around, and he's 75 years old, and he's jumping around like he's 25 years old. And you walk out of that concert feeling very young and feeling very youthful. And yet, as we were sitting there, the Stones had finished their set, and the lights went down, and Meghan looks at me and she goes, "Dad, who do you think they're going to play? What do you think the encore is going to be?" And I was like, "I don't know, maybe Satisfaction." And Meghan knows all the Rolling Stones songs because I taught them all to her. I made sure that all my kids know all the classic music. And so we're sitting there in the concert, and the place is dark, and I'm looking at her, I'm saying, "What do you think they're going to play for the encore?" And Meghan goes, "I don't know. I hope they play Gimme Shelter." And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you hear this. And Meghan looks at me, and she's like, Dad, they're playing Gimme Shelter. I can't believe it. This is the best time ever. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is the best time ever. And she dialed it up. She called it. She goes, "They're going to play Gimme Shelter." And of course, it was beautiful. And it sounded just like that. And you know, another great memory of a concert was when last year, Meghan and Tate and Laurel and I flew to Orlando to see Paul McCartney. And it was so much fun. We went to the stadium, and McCartney sings a 3-hour set with 40-some songs. It's like going to a Beatles concert and more. And it was so special. And as we're in the concert, the finishing group of songs that he plays is from the Abbey Road medley. And one of the songs that he sings about is Pure Joy. And that's exactly how I feel tonight, pure joy. And the song goes like this. But oh, that magic feeling, nowhere to go. Oh, that magic feeling, nowhere to go, nowhere to go. And that's exactly how I feel right now, that magic feeling, and it's got nowhere to go. I'm just right here with all of you, and it's so special. So, I remember the other day, Danny Nelson said to me, "Bill, are you going to sing when you do your speech?" I said, yeah, I'm going to sing. I couldn't help it. But another fun time is that, have you ever noticed how laughter is contagious? You know, laughter is it's one of the best medicines is laughter. And I was with Tate and Laurel and Meghan, and we're in the car on our way to the concert. And I'm telling stories about Jeff Seymour. And Jeff Seymour is this kid that we grew up with in Shorewood. And Jeff Seymour had some rare stuff that was very entertaining. And I was telling Tate about my friend Jeff Seymour. And Tate is laughing. And I don't know, you guys remember the scene in Mary Poppins when Mr. Banks shows up at the bank to see Mr. Dawes? And Mr. Dawes is played by Dick Van Dyke. And he tells him the joke about a man with a wooden leg named Smith. And then the reaction from Mr. Dawes is just tremendous. It was Tate. And so I'm in the car, and I'm driving. Laurel's next to me in the passenger seat, and I've got Meghan and Tate in the rearview mirror. And I'm looking at Tate, and he's going, he's going, ha! 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 And I almost drove off the road watching him laugh. And I was laughing so hard, and my stomach hurt. And when we get to the concert, I'm like, ha! 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 It was almost involuntary. It was so darn funny. It was Mr. Hawes. It was Mr. Hawes in my back seat. But anyway, we've had a lot of fun together, Tate. And you did, yeah, we have. And you did have tears in your eyes then, too. And you were laughing so hard, and it was so entertaining. But I just want to say that it's been such a fun time getting to know Tate and to see Meghan so in love. And their wedding today was just beautiful. It was just real holy. What a covenant, you know. The vows you made to each other was real special. And I'm just so happy for the both of you. You're going to do great. Your marriage is going to be strong. And I love seeing the enjoyment that you have of each other. And Father Amal said it really well, you know, when he talked about joyous event. And that's what it was today. It was a joyous event. But we have shared so many things. I have met Meghan's cohort from River Falls. And it's fun, too. Meghan and Tate had a joint bachelorette party. And there's a reason why they put those under separate roofs, you know? Bachelorette, they usually don't mix them together. But Meghan and Tate decided to put them together, and it was really good. It created some great camaraderie. But as I got to know the cohort, and I'm talking about Sam, and I'm talking about Peyton, and I'm talking about Gabby, and Rachel, and all you guys that were there that day was so special and so fun. In fact, they were my cake stand coaches, as I got to do a cake stand for the first time in my life. And that was really an experience. And I must say, that wasn't pure joy. That was a different feeling altogether. It really wasn't pure joy. But Meghan told me just a few weeks ago, she goes, Dad, this year has been great. We've done so much. I graduated as a speech and language pathologist, which is a great accomplishment. And all you guys at the cohort, congratulations for being speech and language pathologists. It's a great accomplishment. And she said, we graduated, I moved, I got a new job, got all these things going on. Today I got married, so much happening, Meg. And it's only June 10th. So before June is out, Meghan's going to have birthdays. She'll have a Father's Day, which is really special. And then they're going to go on a honeymoon. And then once they go on a honeymoon, they can just kick back and dig yourself. Because that's what you should do on a honeymoon. Dig yourself. So, anyway, one of the last stories I'm going to share with you, because I did some research and I found out the most effective Father of the Bride speech is 8 minutes long. And I didn't do this research the last two weddings I did a speech for, and I ran like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and I thought, So decided to clean it up a little bit. So there's a great story where our family was invited to Sam and Elizabeth's cabin 2 years ago during the 4th of July. And it was so special being together as a family. We had everybody together, and Sam decided to take everybody on a ride on a pontoon boat. So we're all on the boat. There's Dave and Tate, and Sam's driving the boat, and we're cruising around, coming out of Herd Lake and coming around on Long Lake, and it's beautiful. It's heaven on earth. It was so special. And Meghan sees this flag flying in a distance, this yellow flag, and she goes, "Aw, Dad, look. You see that flag? It says, 'God bless.'" And I thought, wow, what a great message. What a cool thing that the guy would have a flag made that says, "God bless," and then have the courage to fly it and to put it proudly at the top of his flagpole. God bless. And it was so special, you know, and Meghan spotted it, and I'm thinking, how special is that? And then Sam, who's got better eyesight than Meghan, sees the flag and goes, "Meghan, it doesn't say God bless. It says cold beer." And Megan's like, "What? Cold beer? I mean, that's the opposite of God bless." But you can tell what's in Megan's heart. And you can tell what's in Sam's heart, too. So what I noticed is that Sam really was seeing things, and Meghan was really just seeing the future. And so as a gift, I want to share with all of you here tonight what Meghan was really seeing. And that is, God bless. So with that, I'm inside 8 minutes, and I just want to tell you guys, being with all of you tonight is pure joy. Seeing all of you here and celebrating our daughter's wedding and Tate's wedding means a lot to the Etchisons. It means a lot to the Callaghans. And this is a special event that we've been looking forward to for a long time. And I want to thank my wife, Laurel. Laurel and I are going to be married for 37 years on June 14th. And Laurel, I love you so much. You are a sweetheart, and you're beautiful. You look like Meghan. You do. And you got the same toenails, too, which is really special. So with that, I just want to tell you all you guys, thank you. I can't wait to hear Michelle and Meghan and Michelle and Elizabeth's speech and Joseph's speech. And I'm going to step out. But just God bless all of you. Thank you. Oh, yeah. One last thing. The father of the bride on my list, the last thing on my list is to raise a toast. So everyone, grab your glass of cold beer or wine or water or whatever you got. Here's to Meghan and Tate. May God bless you. May God keep you all the days of your life. And remember, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Amen. Thank you.